A pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome to Northeastern High School as we bring you high school basketball right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. Tonight, the Northeastern Knights coming in at 6-2. They're ranked number 17 in Class 2A. They'll be hosting the number 6 in 3A Delta Eagles, who come in at 6-1. Coaching matchup, two veterans who've known each other for a long time. Brent Ross at Northeastern. They've won 2 out of their last 3. Meanwhile, Delta, under head coach Mark Detweiler, they are 51-9 in his 3 years at Delta. We're going to talk a little bit more about the Eagles when we come back in just a couple of moments. Stay right there. This is Tri-Eastern Conference basketball right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
We check them better. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle is fully inspected and reconditioned by ASE and factory trained technicians. And each Better Buy vehicle comes with a Carfax vehicle history report, so you know you can buy a vehicle with confidence. We back them better with a 3-day satisfaction guarantee. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified comes with a 3-day or 300-mile satisfaction guarantee. If you don't like it within that 3 days or 300 miles, just bring it back and we'll exchange it for a vehicle of equal value. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile warranty. We price them better. We have dedicated individuals searching the entire country for the highest quality, lowest price vehicles for our inventory. In today's competitive market, we're constantly monitoring vehicle values to ensure that we're offering the best prices possible. We guarantee that every Wetzel Better Buy vehicle is the highest quality used car or truck around. Our reconditioning process guarantees that you are getting a vehicle as close to brand new as possible, and our warranties back that up.
Wish me luck, wish me luck. We've all said it. Thing is, life doesn't run on luck. For most people, it takes careful planning. A lot more than, say, crossing your fingers or toes. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Because as your life changes, your life insurance coverage should do the same. And when it comes to your coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with the most comprehensive auto repair services that include general services, car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. Their goal is simple: to offer the best services available at affordable prices to get you back on the road in no time. For a high-performance vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, give them a call at 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Big Boys Pizza is now open in Richmond, located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night, at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery. Big Boys Pizza. 765-488-0023.
Back here at Northeastern High School, we're still about 10 minutes away from tip-off time between these two top-rated teams. You look at Northeastern again coming in at number 17 in the latest 2A poll. Delta coming in at number 6 in 3A. They are just coming off a win over Alexandria, 67-38. They went 27-1 last year, losing to Marion in the regional. And by the way, this is the first meeting between these two teams. Connor Bedwell averaging 16.1 points per game. He's shooting at a 55% clip overall, 33% from three-point range. Brady Hunt at 15.7 points, 8.4 rebounds, and 1.9 steals. And keep an eye tonight on Sam Cox, averaging at 8.1 points, shooting 50% from the floor and 39% from three-point range. They don't score a ton, giving up, or should say averaging at 55 points per game on defense, though. They are a shutdown defense, giving up only 41.3 points per game. And also on the other side of that ledger, they shoot at 47% overall, 31% from three-point range. So Delta in their first 7 games again at 6-1, and they've now won 6 in a row under head coach Mark Detweiler. We'll talk about the Knights when we come back, where they sit right now after the holiday break. We'll do that coming up next. This is Knights basketball right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
Are you looking for the right place to work out? A place where you have several choices and can have fun at the same time? Well, that place is right here in Richmond, Family Fitness Works. Family Fitness Works has spinning, Zumba, kickboxing, core works, kick fit, body pump, body flow, and much, much more. And don't forget, Family Fitness Works also has Richmond's most extensive free weights and Nautilus in the area. Check out their website at familyfitness.com or stop by at 213 North 3rd Street in Richmond.
Best One Tire and Service has been committed to our partners since 1948. With more than 250 locations in 26 states, Best One puts over 1 million tires on the road every year. Superior tires, expert service, competitive prices. Best One Tire and Service, where the best costs less.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark with Best One of Richmond. Because Best One is one of Bridgestone's largest retailers, we offer exclusive Bridgestone savings. Visit us in Richmond to save on Bridgestone tires today.
Hey, just a reminder, tonight's broadcast brought to you in part by your Richmond area Subways. Each day of the week, you can get a different 6-inch sub with no artificial flavors or colors, only $3.50. Every Monday, the sweet onion chicken teriyaki. Tuesday, the oven roasted chicken. And Wednesday, the turkey breast. Treat yourself at Subway, 4 locations in Richmond and Hagerstown. Subway, eat fresh. As we continue here in the Farm Beer Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show, the Knights coming in, winning 2 out of their last 3. They're now 6-2. Following their win over Eastern Green, 69-55. Colton Van Landingham continues to lead the way for the Knights at just over 20 points per game, shooting at a 36% clip from three-point range. Carter Lumpkin putting together another solid year at 16 points, 4.8 rebounds. He is shooting 38% from three-point range. And Raiden Faust at 7.4 points and 5.9 rebounds coming to this one here tonight. They're averaging at 62 points per game, giving up 57 on the year. Brent Ross looking for his 171st victory, 11 years as head coach at Northeastern. Now a quick check of what else is happening tonight in the Tri-Eastern Conference. Just one other game tonight. Lincoln plays at Liberty Christian. And then tomorrow, Bluffton is at Winchester. Hagerstown takes on Seton. That game will take place at Earlham. That's another game you can see right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. Knightstown is at Waldron. Tri is at Westdell. And Union County is at Morristown. Updated TEC standings. Lincoln, Hagerstown, Winchester all at 2-0. Northeastern has 1-0 on the year with Union County, Union City, Knightstown at 1-2. Centerville is 0-2, and Tri also at 0-2 on the season. After tonight, for Northeastern, they will be on the road at Monroe Central coming up this weekend on Saturday. That'll be a tough one at 7:30 start time, and then they'll prepare themselves for the Wayne County tournament in which they'll play Centerville in the opening round there as well. We will come back. The tip-off is right around the corner. The starters coming up as well. Stay right there. This is Northeastern basketball right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. At First Bank Richmond, we provide you with an excellent banking experience. Whether it's personal checking, savings, mortgage loans, consumer loans, retail lending, or trust and investments, you can count on First Bank Richmond. First Bank Richmond has been serving the Richmond area since 1887. For more information, give them a call at 962-2581 or go to their website at firstbankrichmond.com. Georgia Direct is your one-stop source for floor coverings and decorating ideas for remodeling a home, office, kitchen, or bathroom. Their showroom offers quality products from Mohawk, Shaw, Armstrong, Craft-Made, and many more. They proudly offer Richmond the best quality and variety of home design solutions at competitive prices. At Georgia Direct, their goal is to deliver an outstanding customer experience from selection through installation. Georgia Direct Carpets and Cabinets, 5200 National Road East, Richmond. Not all insurance agents are the same. Choosing the right one can make a big difference in price, service, and value. That's why you should choose Harrington Hoke Insurance. As an independent agent, they don't work for an insurance company. They work for you, the client. And their job is to get to know you, your family, and your business so that they can help you develop an insurance plan that is just for you. Serving Richmond and all of Indiana since 1933, Harrington Hoke Insurance, we got this.
Think about the moments in your life, moments you might miss if you become ill. People often ignore their own health, even when their body is telling them something isn't right. Routine health screenings could be the difference between catching it early when it's more treatable or waiting until it's too late. Make time to have an annual wellness visit. Keep up with routine screenings so you don't miss out on any of your moments. Reed Health's team of experts can keep you in control of your health, making sure you stay right where you belong. Reed Health, right beside you.
After the unexpected, expect us. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance of Fayette, Rush, Union, Decatur, and Shelby counties. Auto, home, life, renters, farm, crop, and business coverage. Coverage you need in a language you know. We take customer satisfaction seriously and don't take a cookie-cutter approach to your coverage. For more information, call 800-723-3276 or go to their website, in.farmbureau.com.
Indiana University East is growing. Enrollment has doubled since 2007, and IU East is the university of choice in this region. With athletic programs, internship opportunities, bachelor's and master's degrees, and a growing number of degree programs on campus and online, it is easy to see why IU East is a leader on campus and in the community. Learn more about the many opportunities Indiana University East offers at iue.edu. IU, focused on you.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
At Harrington Hoke, we believe your life belongs to you. That's why we work hard to make sure that your insurance coverage is the last thing you have to worry about. So when it comes to keeping you protected,
We got this.
Hey, this is Steve at Jiffy Lube. The other day, a cashier said to me, "If you're happy with the service here, there's a site you can take a survey on." Kind of laughed and said, "What if I'm not happy?" To which she replied, "Well, then you can just forego the survey." I thought, well, that's kind of the equivalent of if you can't say anything nice, then don't say anything at all. What if we all adopted that? Jiffy Lube, take the survey, but if you can't say anything nice, just don't say anything at all.
Hey, this is Steve Funkhauser at Jiffy Lube. Come on out, see us. We're ready to serve.
Little Sheba's Restaurant and Zini's Place. Come join us in Richmond at 175 Fort Wayne Avenue or at our newest location in Centerville at 129 East Main Street. Grab one of our gourmet pizzas, a deluxe sandwich, steak or fresh salad, and an ice-cold beer or your favorite wine. Featuring live music every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, plus more in our smoke-free environment. 10% discount with a valid student ID. It's better than being home. Delta Eagles being introduced as we're ready to get this one started here tonight. First off, Sam Cox, a 5'11 senior. He wears number 1. Also starting for Delta, 6 foot and a senior, number 3 is Zach Garner. Josh Greenberg is a 5'11 senior, number 20. Connor Bedwell is a 6'1 senior, number 21, and Brady Hunt is a 6'5 junior, number 32. Again for Delta, it's Cox, Garner, Greenberg, Bedwell, and Hunt. Starting tonight for the Knights, it'll be Carter Lumpkin. He is a 6'2 junior wearing number 2. Ben Deitch is a 6-foot sophomore. He wears number 10. Colden Van Landingham is a 6'2 junior. He wears number 14. Also in the starting lineup, 6'3 and a sophomore, number 22 is Peyton Lumpkin. And the final starter tonight, he is 6'1 and a junior, number 30, Garrett Tudor. So again, it'll be Carter Lumpkin, Ben Deitch, along with Van Landingham, Peyton Lumpkin, and Garrett Tudor for the Knights. We are ready to go in this one here this evening. Great to have you with us. We're back in Richmond tomorrow, as Richmond will be taking on New Pal tomorrow night. Jerry Coleman will be there. And we're ready to get this one underway. Tip 1 by Delta. We are underway. Anxious to see Mark Detweiler and his group here tonight as the Eagles open up with a basketball first. Knights in their home whites here this evening. Pass down the lane, and we've got a foul right out of the chute as Connor Bedwell will head to the line. Bedwell averaging at 16.1 points per game. And the first foul of the ball game called against Tudor. Again, that is his first of the night. Free throw is missed. Bedwell gets one more. "16 seconds in, and our first foul of the ball game. Bedwell back in for number 2, so he'll get one of 2. And Delta opens up with a 1-0 lead. Van Landingham, as we'd mentioned, over 20 points per game coming into this one here tonight. Boy, Carter Lumpkin, what a year he's having again as a junior at 16 points per game. The Knights will open up in their man-to-man offense. That's Van Landingham, who certainly will stroke things from the outside. Last time we were here, had plus 30 points. Tudor off the drive in the corner. Ben Deitch, nothing there, and a reaching foul called against Sam Cox, and that'll be his first. 7:14 remaining now here in the opening quarter. Now, one thing for Delta, as good as they are defensively, as we mentioned, only giving up just over 41 points per game. On a 6-game winning streak, backdoor cut, turnover by the Knights. That'll be their first. Fast break back the other way. Basket good off the glass. Brady Hunt averaging at just under 16 points per game. And the Eagles have an early 3-0 lead. This is Van Landingham looking to break down Hunt. Pull-up jumper on the way is no good. Hunt with a rebound. Outlet pass and a layup at the other end. Good by Garner. And Northeastern will get a timeout. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, it'll be a 30-second timeout. Delta on top of this one, 5-0.
New Vision Sports is a training program that focuses on the training and improvement of this serious-minded athlete, including all ages and skill levels. From creating customized workout plans to providing ongoing motivation and support, New Vision strives to help you achieve your training goals. Their trainers use a variety of effective workout plans based on your specific goals. New Vision Sports, 977-5831, or go to their website, newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z.
Now, one thing that Northeastern coaching staff may have been a little upset about there is their transition defense getting back as quickly as they can, knowing Delta wants to get out and run the floor, and they ran it exceptionally well with Garner finishing it off with a bucket. Lumpkin off the drive, shot fake off the glass, and good. And Carter Lumpkin, averaging 16 per game, will get the Knights on the board. It's now 5-2. Ball loose in the backcourt. Deitch on the floor there for the Knights, and that'll be a 10-second call, or did they get a timeout? The near side official said that it's going to be a timeout by Delta, so the Eagles will get a timeout of their own. A reminder, tonight's game brought to you in part by Jason Wise, a Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. He has an idea for an alternative fundraiser for your school group or nonprofit. If you list, buy, or refer a customer and mention this promotion, he'll donate 10% of what he makes on the transaction to the school group or nonprofit of your choice in your name. Tell your friends, family, and colleagues to mention this offer when listing with Jason Wise at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. Give him a call at 969-3400. Well, the Eagles get a timeout. The Knights are going to press. Cox able to get it across the timeline. Good hustle. Ball knocked out of bounds by Tudor. It'll stay here with the Eagles with that 5-2 lead. Again, first meeting between these two schools, I'm sure, with the coaching relationship that they have, and that's going to be a foul on a moving screen called. That'll go against Brady Hunt. And that'll be an offensive foul, which means a turnover for the Eagles, and so Northeastern will get the basketball back again to the relationship, of course, with Coach Detweiler, a graduate of Northeastern High School. Will probably see this series continue. That three-pointer by Van Landingham is no good. Quickly out on the run is Brady Hunt, the 6'5 forward. Half-court offense again for the Eagles. Knights will trap in the corner. Here's Hunt for three and short. Van Landingham able to scoop that one up off the floor. Knights could have numbers the other way as they'll press on the near side. Here's Carter Lumpkin for three. That one is off the mark, and we have a foul on the rebound. That will go against Josh Greenberg. That'll be his first. 5:18 remaining. Of course, earlier tonight they retired the number of Corey Ryan. Left the school as the all-time leading scorer. Now second, Tyler Smith had a one-game high of 47. Went on to Bowling Green, played for Dan Dockets. That three is no good in the ball game for the Knights as the Knights able to get an offensive rebound. Chad Level is checked in, the 6'2 senior. There's another three short by Carter Lumpkin. So the Knights 0 for 2 on that possession. Drive down the lane, layup good as Bedwell gets his first 2 points. He now has three, I should say his first 2-point basket. 7-2 Delta on top. Another player in the ball game for the Knights, Raiden Faust at 6'7", just a sophomore. His three-pointer's on the way, off the mark again by Level. He was on fire the last time we were here, and the Knights are cold early. Here's Hunt, little stutter step down the lane, and he'll be fouled and go to the line. Coach Ross not happy. Coach Detweiler not happy with his ball club either. That foul called on Peyton Lumpkin. That'll be his first. Van Landingham quickly back in and taking a seat after just a brief moment on the floor as Level. Hunt now with three. He'll be back in for another. 4 points now and a 7-point lead now for Delta. By the way, for Peyton Lumpkin, that is his first foul. Team foul number 2 on the Knights. And they've been again cold early. Carter Lumpkin in the lane. Van Landingham at the elbow gives it back out to Carter. 4:10 remaining here in the first quarter. Huge crowd here to see these two ranked teams go at it. Ball loose, turnover by the Knights. That'll be their second, and back the other way. A lot of contact, no whistle on that shot. And then a traveling call on Carter Lumpkin. It almost appeared, though, that Bedwell was fouled on his way to the basket. By the way, Spencer St. John is now checked in for Delta. Spencer is a 5'10 senior. He'll wear number 4. This is Hunt. 3:49 remaining. Knights trail it 9-2 here in the opening quarter. Also in the ball game is Neil Marshall, number 40 for Delta. Nice spin on the baseline, bucket good. Bedwell now with 5, and it's a 9-point lead. Knights need a bucket right here. Dyche will give it to Van Landingham. Van Landingham guarded by much bigger Hunt. Shot in the corner, good, and Ben Dyche will give the Knights a much-needed basket. His first three of the ball game, and then intercepted by Carter Lumpkin at midcourt. Second turnover by Delta. Both teams will make changes. This is Van Landingham. Stops, may have traveled with it. It'll be Dyche on the left wing. 3:02 remaining in the opening period of play. Peyton Lumpkin setting the screen. Nothing there for Dyche. Once again, here's Carter Lumpkin straight away. Good defense again by Delta, and the drive on the basket, good. Carter Lumpkin now with 4. Back to a 4-point lead, Delta basketball. Here is Garner on the drive, missed the floater. The rebound, Van Landingham. And the Knights a chance to close that gap even further. Things starting to settle down a little bit here for Northeastern. That'll be Carter Lumpkin. Left-hand drive, baseline, pull-up jumper, got the roll, and all of a sudden it's 11-9. He must have seen Jerry Coleman earlier this week. That's a foul call on Carter. By the way, Carter now with 6, leading the way for Northeastern. Tudor is back in for the Knights. Also coming back in is Level. So both Lumpkins will get a chance to sit down and get a break at 2:11 to go here in the opening quarter. That is Garner at the point. Neither team really big right now. You look at the biggest player on the floor right now, Brady Hunt at 6'5". Other than that, it's an all pretty much guard lineup. Here's a 3 on the way, missed by Marshall. And the rebound, Van Landingham. They'll take that back. And the other player that's on the floor now is Faust at 6'7". So you get 6'7", 6'5", Northeastern with one player 2 inches taller than Hunt. Faust out on the high post, 1:35 to go. This is Van Landingham. So far has not scored here in the opening quarter. Level with the basketball. Ball loose on the floor, and coming away with it will be Delta, and a foul call on Tudor. Knights now with 3 turnovers here in the opening quarter. Tudor just picked up his second. Carter Lumpkin will come in. Peyton Lumpkin back in as well. Faust will sit down, the 6'7" sophomore, hearing it from his head coach. Coach Ross letting him have it. 1:11 remaining. Delta leading it by 2. That short jumper in the lane, no good by Hunt. Here come the Knights. Van Landingham across the timeline. Carter Lumpkin baseline jumper, good, and the Knights have come back to tie this ball game. 3 straight baskets by Carter Lumpkin, a disciple of Jerry Coleman. Here is Sam Cox driving and scoring. Delta comes right back. Sam Cox with his first 2. Pace picking up over the last couple of possessions. Dyche with the basketball on the right wing will bring it back out front. The Level giving it a good look here for Northeastern as the Knights trying to get it into the hands of Van Landingham, who again, the story right now, he has not scored here in the opening quarter so far, averaging over 20 points per game. Knights are going to play for one, perhaps right here. Dyche nearly falls down, picks up his dribble, back to Van Landingham, who checks the clock and takes a peek back at the bench. What will they run here? 4 seconds remaining. Van Landingham try to break down the defender and gets the bucket to go as time runs out in the opening period. So Van Landingham gets his first basket. Again with time running out. And on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, after 1, we're tied at 13.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
Back here at Northeastern High School, the Knights were down at one point in this one, 9-2. So they have battled back, making this a 13-13 ball game as we're now ready for period number 2. Carter Lumpkin, 8 points, leading the way for the Knights. Bedwell with 5, 4 points by Hunt, 2 by Cox, and 2 by Garner. Other scores for Northeastern outside Carter Lumpkin. Dice with 3 and Van Landingham with 2. Again, that 2 came right at the end of that opening period of play. So it'll be Knights basketball to open up the second 8 minutes. As expected so far, good battle here as Carter Lumpkin draws 3 black jerseys and will go to the line. A foul call. That'll go against Delta's 21, Connor Bedwell. So Bedwell picks up his first, and Lumpkin at the line now for 2. Lumpkin right now keeping Northeastern right in this ball game now with 9 points. And Northeastern gets their first lead at 14-13. 7:52 remaining here in the second quarter. Second free throw, no good. The rebound put back, no, is Faust able to get the rebound, and he'll go to the line. Mark Detweiler didn't like that call. That'll go against Greenberg, who just picked up his second. And Faust will go to the line for 2. He gets the first one. And the Knights open up now a 2-point lead. Coming out of the ball game for Delta is Greenberg again with those 2 fouls. Knights will come with Keaton Mikesel, a 5'5 freshman. Deich will sit down. Faust at the line, and that one rims in and out, goes back down. Faust will give the Knights a 3-point lead, their biggest lead of the night thus far. Delta with the basketball, 7:40 to go here in the second quarter. Delta working at Garner. Here is the 3, no good by Hunt. Another offensive rebound by the Eagles. That is Cox, and he traveled with it. Third turnover now by Delta. Boy, how things can change when momentum starts going your way, and right now it is with the Knights. Pace, though, has slowed down a little bit as we work into the half court. This is Peyton Lumpkin. Faust coming out on the high post. In the corner, 3-pointer in the way, just missing that one is Mikesel. Here come the Eagles back the other way. This is Bedwell down the lane, scoop shot up and good. He has 7. Back to a 1-point lead. Just under the 7-minute mark here in the second quarter. Mikesel trapped out front, turns it over, and did the Knights get a timeout? They did. So the Knights burning their second timeout. We'll take a quick break as well on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Knights lead it by 1.
As an internet service provider, Parallax Systems offers reliable residential high-speed internet service and business service. With a fiber backbone reaching over 150 miles, we have created a multifaceted delivery system. Our dark fiber leasing has proved beneficial to public and private sectors alike. Parallax serves Wayne County and surrounding areas. Parallax Systems, when speed matters, a division of Richmond Power and Light.
Boy, not only we have this game tonight, a reminder tomorrow, Richmond-New Pal will be one of our 2 games, Hagerstown and Seton Catholic tomorrow. And then Earlham doubleheader coming up on Saturday as both the men and women take on Anderson. You know, I've got Jerry Coleman on one side, I've got Don Tincher on the other, and neither one of them are working. I hope, man, don't you? It'd be nice to be in your tax bracket, that's for sure. Here's Van Landingham across the timeline for the Knights. Faust out in the high post. Here's Van Landingham for three. Kind of forced that shot. He thought it was touched. The official said it was not, so it'll go back over to Delta. 7 points by Bedwell, and he's going to bring the ball up the floor for Coach Detweiler and the Eagles and give it off to Garner. Two evenly matched teams right here. Nice post move, and the shot short. Rebound put back by Hunt. Reached over Carter Lumpkin to get the rebound. The Knights wanted it over the back, no whistle. Carter traveled with it in the corner. Fourth turnover now by Northeastern. Well, that's one of those right there. You'd like to see Carter just reach up and fire that one from the corner. Had a decent look. Here's Cox back the other way. Hunt shot fake. Driving strong off the glass and good. Brady Hunt now with 8, and just like that, the Knights down by 3. 5:48 to go in the second quarter. Faust straight away. Carter Lumpkin in the right corner. Really guarded heavily there by Bedwell. And is that a 5-second call? Yes. Nope. They're going to say Northeastern got a timeout, and Coach Detweiler really not happy with that, but the Knights had to burn another timeout here in the first half. We will take a break on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Delta leads it by 3.
The Purdue Polytechnic Institute in Richmond is part of a statewide network that offers the same technology degrees available in West Lafayette. The benefit of earning your degree at the Richmond location is that the campus is small enough to provide you with dedicated one-to-one attention while you earn your degree from Purdue University. Purdue Polytechnic of Richmond. Give them a call at 973-8228 or go to their website for more information at polytechnic.purdue.edu.
At the Reed Orthopedic Center, our physicians and support team devote themselves to helping you return to a healthy and active lifestyle. Our expertise includes shoulder, elbow, foot, ankle, hand, wrist, hip, and knee injuries, as well as pain management and rehabilitation, and school athletic training programs and sports medicine. We are committed to providing you with the best possible orthopedic treatment that we can. To request an appointment at the Reed Orthopedic Center, call 765-935-8905.
When you get a game like this, you see other players from around the Tri-Eastern Conference that are here watching the Knights and the Eagles. A lot of folks coming up from Richmond as well to watch a Thursday night affair as we get back into the high school basketball swing here in 2020. Carter Lumpkin three-pointer is off the mark. Faust with the offensive rebound, powers it back up. Can't get that one to go. Hunt on the floor, Faust on the floor, and we will have a jump ball. Delta fans thought that Faust turned over with a basketball, so anytime you look at that call, it can probably go either way, but the possession arrow is in favor of Delta. At least they're showing Delta. We're going to wipe up some of the sweat off the floor. Hunt was willing to wipe it up himself, but the assistant coach said, I'm going to come out and do it myself. .5:12 remaining here in the second quarter. So again, for Northeastern, that'll be their 5th turnover. Ball knocked out of bounds. Ben Deich going for the steal as he denies that pass to Greenberg. In foul trouble, Greenberg has 2. He is the only one on Delta's side in foul trouble. For the Knights, it is Tudor with 2. 3-on-2 break the other way, and a collision down on the baseline as Grady Foreman in the ball game now for Delta. So Deitch will pick up the foul. That's his first. Delta coming back with Zach Garner, and also back in will be Neil Marshall. Here's Hunt off the inbound. Bedwell, the entry pass, good ball movement, wide open on the wing. No, is Marshall, and coming away with Ben Deich, and he's going to get fouled by Marshall. Easy call there. if you're Delta, you don't like to see a foul that far away from the basket, but it certainly stopped the fast break and perhaps an opportunity for the Knights to get on the board once again. Still a 3-point lead for Delta. The Knights once again, a little bit of a scoring drought here over the last couple of minutes. And there's another turnover. Bedwell with the steal and basket good, and he's fouled. Van Landingham will pick up the foul. Well, that's one of those plays you're trailing that, just let him score. Peyton Lumpkin is in. Also in for Northeastern is Keaton Meixel. Van Landingham out of the ball game. Just 2 points so far for Van Landingham. 4:40 remaining here in the second. Chance now for Bedwell to give Delta a 6-point lead, and he will. Knights had a lead just briefly, but Delta coming back now, a little zone trap. Dyche trapped at midcourt, gets rid of it, and picked up by Meixel. Knights got a little bit lucky there. Well, here's Lumpkin as he splits the double team. Meixel now works it to Dyche on the near side, 4:22. Here's Peyton Lumpkin with the left hand, can't get the roll. And the rebound by Brady Hunt. Lead pass the other way, running the floor again is Garner. Second time Garner's gotten ahead of the defense, and it's now an 8-point lead. Dyche on the drive inside to Faust, off the glass, good. Faust with 4, 24-18. The pace picking up again. Nice spin move, basket good, Bedwell. That's an excellent move right there by Bedwell. 3:47 to go. Trapped on the sideline, Meixel, he gets it to Peyton, and we've got a whistle and a foul call against Delta. And that'll go against Marshall. He just picked up his second. So team foul number 7 for Delta. Spencer St. John, the 5'10 senior, back in the lineup. And Peyton Lumpkin there for the 1 and bonus. That is the 7th team foul on Delta. Right now, Northeastern with 6. Way short on the free throw. Rebounded by Garner, and Delta wasting no time as they want to work this back in the half court. Here's Hunt against Peyton and lays it up off the glass. Good. Hunt, 6 points in the quarter now. A 10-point lead for Delta. Here's Faust inside with the left hand. He gets it to go, and Faust, the big man at 6'7", coming back the other way. Another Jerry Coleman disciple. You got guys everywhere. 3:13 to go. Delta trying to work it back inside. Faust got a hand on that one. Here's Hunt against Peyton Lumpkin and Carter Lumpkin. The double team and the kick out. And that's where Greenberg says, you know what, we'll set it up with that clock getting under the 3-minute mark. Level set to come back in now for Northeastern. Hunt, quick jump hook in the lane, yes. And right now, Brady Hunt, 8 points in the quarter, 12 in the ball game, a 10-point lead. 2:40 to go here in the first half. This is Carter Lumpkin with the basketball at the elbow. That is Faust on the high post, Meixel near side, and now Peyton Lumpkin. The down screen, Faust coming out to receive between the circles. Northeastern very deliberate on offense without Van Landingham, and a 5-second call. Knights turn it over for the 6th time. Tudor is back in. Van Landingham coming in. Mentioned Level coming in. Right now, Sam Cox and Garner in the backcourt for Delta. Also in the ball game moments ago, St. John came in. Hunt's going to stay in the ball game, and also back in is Grady Foreman. This is Hunt on the right wing. 2:13 to go. Shot fake and the drive by St. John. Lost it midair. Turnover. Number 4 now for Delta. Here's Van Landingham. Drives inside, and they get him for a travel. 7 turnovers now by Northeastern. 2:03 remaining here in the first half. At halftime, we'll run down your first half scoring numbers and get you an update on what is happening. College basketball, college football, and much more in our halftime report. 1:54 remaining. This is Foreman. He, along with Garner, Out front, off the screen is Cox. That should have been a travel right there as Hunt drives. Offensive foul on Hunt. That'll be the 5th turnover now by Delta. Bedwell will come back in, and with Hunt picking up his 2nd foul, he'll come out of the lineup. So Delta getting much smaller right here as Grady Foreman at 6'2" is their biggest player on the floor right now. And the Knights smell that. They want to bring Faust in at 6'7", but then you'll see Delta go into that 2-3 zone now that Hunt is in foul trouble. Minute 28 to go. Carter Lumpkin, 8 points in that opening period. A single free throw in the second quarter. He has 9. Knights are playing a little small here as well until they get Faust in the ballgame. Van Lanningham leans in, missed the shot. Can't get the rebound. Coming away with his Bedwell. Bedwell loses it out of bounds, and he'll turn it over. 6th turnover for Delta. Faust is in, and coming out of the ball game will be Tudor now for the Knights. He has 2 fouls. They won't risk him getting his 3rd with 1:07 remaining. Marshall is back in now for Delta, and Garner will sit down. Knights again with 7 turnovers, Delta with 6 here in the first half. 1 minute remaining. Carter Lumpkin able to power dribble away from that double team. Van Lanningham back to Lumpkin. Level. Inside now to the big fella Faust. Tried to up and under, got stuck inside. The crowd wants a 3-second call, and they got it right there. Yep. Boy, the Knights, you look at Lumpkin, bypassed a 3 in the corner, got caught for a travel, and boy, Faust just uses that left hand. An opportunity to perhaps get a shot off right there. 42.5. The Knights have been stuck offensively here in the second quarter with just 7 points. So now Van Lanningham just picks up number 2. They'll have to get him out of the ball game. Ben Deich will come in. So Bedwell at the line, and boy, he's a heck of a ball player. "12 points by Bedwell. He and Hunt both in double figures for Delta. Both are averaging 15-plus points per game, and Delta now opening up an 11-point lead here in the second. Boy, they're going to send Van Lanningham back in. That would have been an interesting call there for Northeastern with him picking up 2 fouls, but they set him back on the bench. Here is Peyton Lumpkin inside, and Peyton gets his first 2 points, back to a 10-point lead. And the Knights needed that one. Their offense struggling a little bit here in period number 2. Bedwell once again for Delta. 20 seconds remaining. The drive by Cox, and he travels with it. Mark Detweiler not happy with his team's execution, so Van Lanningham comes in. Coming out of the lineup will be Level. Also coming in for Delta is Zach Garner. And setting down will be Sam Cox after that turnover. They did not execute that the way Coach Detweiler wanted them to. 10 seconds remaining. Here's Carter Lumpkin, the screen from Peyton. Van Lanningham, cross-court pass stolen away by Bedwell. 2 seconds to go, 2-on-1 break. Layup good by Bedwell. And the turnover costing the Knights as they turned the ball over 9 times in the first half of play. We will head to halftime on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Delta opening up a 34-22 lead.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. In a small town, a company like theirs cannot stay in business for as long as they have without being very good at what they do. It's not just about quality work, it's about customer service. If that's the kind of experience you want on your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Call Reynolds Plumbing today at 966-0994. For over a century, Richmond Power & Light has been providing safe, reliable energy to the citizens and businesses of Richmond and the surrounding area. Through their dedicated and talented employees, they are advancing their tradition of exceptional service through new technology, training, and efficiency in everything they do. Richmond Power & Light provides reliable, low-cost energy and technology services in a customer-focused, environmentally responsible, safety-conscious manner. Richmond Power & Light. Together we make powerful partners. Summit Computer Systems is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware service, support, design services, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and more. Summit Computers, 1427 Chester Boulevard in Richmond. Give them a call at 939-2120.
Our community. It's where we live. It's where we work. It's where we play. At West End Bank, we're not just in the community, we're a part of the community. And that's why we support over 100 programs for local nonprofits and schools, including our financial literacy program that positively impacts countless students throughout the area. You bank locally, so we give back locally to watch people grow with endless possibilities.
Finding just the right used car can be a daunting task unless you shop at Tony's Car Sales in Richmond. Hi, this is Troy Naragowski. I can guarantee you one thing. Tony's professional staff will help you every step of the way without all that pressure of buying a new car. Hey, I bought my last 2 cars from Tony's, and it has been a great experience every time. Tony's has lots of one-owner cars, SUVs, and trucks ready for you today. Tony's Car Sales, 250 National Road West in Richmond.
Halftime 34-22 back here at Northeastern High School, and today's game brought to you in part by the Excel Center in Richmond. It is a tuition-free public charter high school for adults. The Excel Center provides adults the opportunity to earn a Core 40 high school diploma, industry-recognized certifications, and college credit, all at no cost. And the Excel Center is operated by Goodwill Education Initiatives, a nonprofit created by Goodwill of Central and Southern Indiana, and there are 15 Excel Centers in the state, including in Richmond. If you need more information, please take an opportunity to check out the Excel Center in Richmond. Well, it's halftime, 34-22. The Knights ended up going into a little bit of a scoring slump in that second quarter after they came back and took a lead in the early portion of period number 2, then Delta taking advantage of some early turnovers, and they outscored the Knights 21-9 in that second quarter. For Delta, Connor Bedwell unofficially with 16, Brady Hunt with 12, Zach Garner with 4, and Sam Cox finished with 2. For the Knights, Carter Lumpkin with 9, Faust with 6, 3 points by Dyche, Van Landingham with 2, and Peyton Lumpkin with 2. Van Landingham, by the way, has 2 fouls. Tudor has 2 fouls. And for Delta, Marshall has 2 fouls, and Brady Hunt also with 2 fouls. But right now, Delta 7 turnovers in the first half, Northeastern with 9. We will come back, get you updated on your scoreboard coming up next. Stay right there. The Knights trail it 34-22.
Today's game is being brought to you by Tri-County Awards in Richmond. Customized awards and quality engraving services. When you come to Tri-County Awards, you'll get nothing but the best customer service. We take pride in our prompt service and easy availability. Celebrate success with a gorgeous medal, trophy, or plaque from Tri-County Awards. We've been crafting awards since 1972. Choose from a wide variety of designs and styles. We're a locally owned and family-operated business. Tri-County Awards, 1001 Southeast Street in Richmond.
Are you tired of your current IT company prices going up every month? Do you get only 4 or 5 hours included in your contract before you're charged overages or per hour fees? Midwest IT Support has set pricing that allows you to budget for your business with no contracts or overages. It's all included. You get a full IT staff without hiring a full-time person. Call us for a free quote. We make IT easy. Call 765-239-9668 or email us at helpdesk@midwestitsupport.com.
Looking to kickstart your fundraiser? Take your fundraising efforts to the next level with expert support from Suds Fundraising and get access to a fundraising kit full of quality products people can't wait to get their hands on, a dedicated web store to reach your online audience, a digital marketing kit that allows you to convert leads easily, and so much more. Let us help you reach your fundraising goals on time. Visit sudsfundraising.com to get started today.
Dargy Repair Service is family-owned and operated, and they work on every kind of vehicle and specialize in imports. You can count on Dargy to do repairs and service, big and small. Dargy does regular service to major repairs. They do everything for your car except bodywork and tires. Dargy is a certified TechNet professional auto service. Dargy Repair and Service, 1700 Northwest 11th Street in Richmond. For more information, give them a call at 935-2241.
Back here at halftime, 34-22 Delta after outscoring the Knights 21-9 in that second quarter, now taking a 34-22 lead. Let's get you caught up on what is happening in the world of sports. Couple of college football games going on today. IU is playing Tennessee down in Jacksonville, and right now Tennessee leading Indiana in the second quarter 6-0. One final earlier today, number 21 Cincinnati all over Boston College. That final 38-6. Men's college basketball, one game underway. Number 14 Michigan State now leading Illinois in Big Ten play. They just got started there, 11-2 in the first half. Number 1 Gonzaga plays at Portland. Number 4 Oregon is at Colorado. And number 20 Dayton is on the road at LaSalle. Couple of games underway in the NBA tonight. Cleveland now leading Charlotte at halftime, 59-52. Indiana leading Denver 64-62 at halftime. And just completing the first quarter, Toronto and Miami doing battle down in Miami. Toronto leads that one 20-18. Utah's at Chicago. Golden State at Minnesota tonight. Brooklyn at Dallas. Oklahoma City's at San Antonio. Memphis at Sacramento. And Detroit in Los Angeles to take on the Clippers. A bevy of NHL games going on tonight. Couple of games underway. Columbus and Boston no score. Edmonton now leading Buffalo 2-1 in the second. Also in the second, it's Tampa Bay on top of Montreal 2-1. New Jersey and the Islanders scoreless in the second. Also in the second period, San Jose on top of Pittsburgh 2-1. In the opening period, Ottawa leads Florida 2-1. And just underway, Toronto, Winnipeg. Later tonight, the Rangers skated Calgary. Anaheim is at Arizona. St. Louis on the road at Colorado. Chicago at Vancouver. And Philadelphia is on the road at Las Vegas. You're updated in your halftime sports update. We'll come back. Your second half is on the way. It's Delta Northeastern right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Hey, this is Steve from Jiffy Lube. Sometimes I talk to myself, which is not necessarily a new thing, but lately I've been calling myself bro. So the other day I got out of the car and I looked down at my shoes and was like, wow, that's not what I expected. And I said to myself, you're just gonna have to own this look, bro. Yeah, I know I got issues. Don't have issues with your car though. Come on down to Jiffy Lube, get everything fixed, be on the road. Now that's a commercial, bro. Preventative maintenance. Good job.
Wish me luck, we've all said it. Thing is, life doesn't run on luck. For most people, it takes careful planning. A lot more than, say, crossing your fingers or toes. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Because as your life changes, your life insurance coverage should do the same. And when it comes to your coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Well, the Knights will have to get something going offensively here in the third, and then, of course, try to shut down Delta, led by Bedwell and Hunt, a combined 28 of their 34 points. And Bedwell, by the way, everything advertised so far coming to this one here tonight. The young man is a playmaker. He can get to the basket, and we've seen his ability to shoot from the outside. And the other guy, again, with Brady Hunt, the way he's playing, he has the 2 fouls, but he is a force inside both on offense and defense. So the Knights have some work to do to get back into this ball game. We'll see what adjustments are made both ways. It'll be Van Landingham with the basketball now for the Knights. Just underway in the third. Dyche looking at Peyton inside. Nothing there. Knights back with their starting lineup. Here is Carter Lumpkin. Lumpkin had 8 in the opening period, held to just a free throw in period 2. Dyche on the drive. The pull-up shot too hard. Hunt with a rebound. Dyche will tie him up, though the Delta crowd thought that was a foul on Ben Dyche. So it will be Delta basketball. Ball tipped in the air, stolen away by Peyton, and it's saved from going out of bounds. Here's Van Landingham down the lane, layup good, and the Knights get on the board. Van Landingham now with 4. Delta quickly back the other way, reverse layup no good by Bedwell. Ball tipped out front. Dyche 2-on-2 back the other way. Dyche will give it back to Carter Lumpkin. And Carter nothing there. Wisely brings it to the free throw line, steps it back out now, and will set it up to Van Landingham. 1 minute gone here in the third. Van Landingham three-pointer in and out. And the rebound for Delta, that was Sam Cox, able to pull that one down. So Delta sets it up in the half court themselves. Hectic pace to open up the third quarter. Hunt will find Bedwell. All the way in the baseline is Hunt. And we'll give it back out front. Bedwell on the drive. Here's a 3 in the corner. That is no good as Cox can't get that one to fall. Hunt comes away with it. Delta numbers down low. Nothing there. Back to Hunt. He gets bumped. Nothing on the whistle. 3-pointers no good from the left wing. Greenberg unable to hit that 3. Knights basketball as Carter will set it up. Now gives it to Van Landingham. 6 minutes remaining here in the third. That ball knocked out of bounds, last touched by Garner. Well, the Knights fell down earlier, down 9-2. They came back to take the lead. And then once Delta got rolling and the Knights offense kind of shut down in that second quarter, and they had a couple of big turnovers. After that, it's been all Delta. Van Landingham trying to find an opening against Garner. And a whistle and a timeout again by Northeastern, as they've had to burn a couple of timeouts probably earlier than they wanted to on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Knights trail it by 10.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with the most comprehensive auto repair services that include general services, car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. Their goal is simple: to offer the best services available at affordable prices to get you back on the road in no time. For a high-performance vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, give them a call at 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Back here at Northeastern High School, Don Tincher trying to steal the only food I've got. The Snickers bar is the last thing I got. You got to wait till I look that way, though, before you... Not that I would have noticed. You know, you're the only one sitting here. No, you can't. Okay. Well, then I'm safe. Yeah, you just take a peek at it, huh? 5:43 to go. Northeastern, according to my calculations, 1 timeout remaining. Coach Ross had to burn that timeout to make sure they didn't turn the ball over, as Northeastern will inbound. That's Van Landingham out front. He's had a difficult time with Garner. Here's Ben Dyche. Takes it to the circle, gives it back to Carter Lumpkin. Carter trying to find an opening against Hunt. This is a good defensive team right now for Northeastern. There's another turnover. Back the other way, and a block by Van Landingham, and Carter Lumpkin comes away with it. Knights have 10 turnovers. Here's Carter for 3 off the mark, and Van Landingham saves it from going out of bounds. Last touch there by Sam Cox. Faust will come in. This will give the Knights, there you see Faust, give them a little more size at 6'7". Faust with 6 points, all coming in that second quarter. 5:10 remaining now here in the third. Knights will inbound the basketball. Dice nowhere to go with it. Turnover as they cannot get the inbound. 11 turnovers now for Northeastern. Knights now full court press. Van Landingham is on the backside because he's got those 2 fouls as Delta opening in the corner. Hunt for 3, good. Oh, the big man can step out and shoot it. We talked about him earlier. 15 points unofficially now for Hunt. And it's now a 13-point lead. 4:47 to go. Here is Peyton Lumpkin with the basketball. Peyton on the drive and left hand good. 4 points now for Peyton. Back to an 11-point lead. Delta wasting no time getting the ball in the half court. Hunt once again. Here's a 3 in the corner. That one rims in and out. We've got a rebounding foul underneath off the miss from Sam Cox. And I think they got Hunt for his 3rd. So Hunt's going to stay in with 3 in the ball game now for Northeastern as they have made a change as Mikesell is in. That is Carter. Lumpkin across the timeline, lost the handle. 12 turnovers now by Northeastern. And Delta again in the half court. There's a travel, no whistle, turn and shoot, and hitting it is Greenberg. Greenberg gets his first 2, only averages 5.9 points per game, and the Knights again down by 13. Van Landingham to Peyton Lumpkin. It'll be Carter on the left wing, drives baseline, feeds inside to Van Landingham for the easy 2. He has 6. Delta quickly back the other way, and there's a foul on Peyton Lumpkin, and will they count it? Bedwell able to get to the basket. Delta fans say it's good, and they will count it.
A good basket by number 21, Bedwell.
18 now by Bedwell. Foul's going to go against Peyton Lumpkin. He just picked up his 2nd. 3:44 remaining here in the 3rd, and Hunt will come out. Foreman is in. Hunt picking up his 3rd foul here in the 3rd quarter. And Delta at the line. This is Bedwell, a chance to complete the 3-point plays, averaging 16 on the season. He has bypassed that number, now has 19. 42-28, 2-3 zone. Again, Hunt is out. The Eagles go into that 2-3 zone, so the Knights will have to adjust from here. Here's Peyton Lumpkin, now to Van Landingham, and Carter out front, reversing it to Mikesell. Peyton, baseball pass to Carter. Van Landingham in the left corner, cut off there by Bedwell. Good defense by the Delta guard down in that corner, not allowing Van Landingham to get any room there. So as you see now, Delta staying in that 2-3 zone with the 2 guards just at the 3-point line, and Van Landingham will give it off to Carter. Carter thought about that cross-court pass. Boy, Delta very good at anticipating the passes. 2:50 to go. Right now, Northeastern have a hard time finding a good look. Skip past Van Landingham. His release from 3. No good. Tip. Mikesell comes away with it. Back to Carter Lumpkin. Knights get it again with 2:30 to go. They got to find a way to get Van Landingham going. Van Landingham with 6 points, averages 21, but he has not had the same kind of offensive night they're going to need. And the Delta fans like this defense. There is Carter for 3. Faust with a rebound. And the Delta fans didn't like that as he reached over the top of Greenberg. Faust at 6'7". We've seen a minute come off the clock here in this possession. But the Knights haven't put points on the board. Still down by 14, and Northeastern is going to call another timeout. It's a full timeout. We will take a quick break as well on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Knights trail it 42-28.
Big Boys Pizza is now open in Richmond. located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night, at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery, Big Boys Pizza. 765-488-0023.
Best One Tire and Service has been committed to our partners since 1948. With more than 250 locations in 26 states, Best One puts over 1 million tires on the road every year. Superior tires, expert service, competitive prices. Best One Tire and Service, where the best costs less.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark with Best One of Richmond. Because Best One is one of Bridgestone's largest retailers, we offer exclusive Bridgestone savings. Visit us in Richmond to save on Bridgestone tires today.
Well, the Knights got a timeout. I really only have them right now. They say no timeouts left, and so I am correct. The Knights have no timeouts remaining in this one, so if this thing gets close, they may not make the adjustments that they want to. They'll have to do it on the fly. Delta still with 4 timeouts remaining, 1:37 remaining. Knights again having a difficult time finding something. Peyton on that high post. It'll be Carter Lumpkin back to Van Landingham. 1-3-1 defense, pretty much what you're seeing right here by Delta, and they almost looks like they've got a matchup going. Mikesel baseline, cross-court pass, Van Landingham can't get it to go. Rebound Greenberg, here come the Eagles again, and offensive foul on Greenberg. His third, turnover number 8 now by Delta. Coming back in the ball game is Deich as Van Landingham will sit down. Mikesel sitting down. Level back in now for the Knights as well. 1:06 to go. Now is what would be considered a low-scoring third quarter both ways. Also back in the ball game is St. John for Delta. Faust inside, layup good. There they found Faust for his 8th point of the ball game, and it's a 12-point lead. Delta back the other way. St. John off the drive, has to give it up. Back in the ball game, and the short jumper no good by Hunt. And 36 seconds remaining now here in the third. Knights chance here to get that. If they get a 3, get it inside 10. This will be Peyton Faust, or take that back. Peyton Lumpkin missing the shot. The rebound pulled down by Hunt. So now Delta will play for the final shot here in this third. This is St. John. Hunt once again, and off into the hands of Garner. 5 seconds on the clock. Hunt for 3. Yes! Big bucket by Hunt to finish out the third. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Delta on top by 15.
Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
Are you looking for the right place to work out? A place where you have several choices and can have fun at the same time? Well, that place is right here in Richmond, Family Fitness Works. Family Fitness Works has spinning, Zumba, kickboxing, core works, kick fit, body pump, body flow, and much, much more. And don't forget, Family Fitness Works also has Richmond's most extensive free weights and Nautilus in the area. Check out their website at familyfitness.com or stop by at 213 North 3rd Street in Richmond.
Well, for Northeastern, outscored just 11-8 in a low-scoring third quarter, but the Knights had 13 in that opening quarter. Since then, they've managed just 17 points. We talked about Delta's defense coming into this one, and it has proven to be very, very well advertised that they're pretty good on defense, only giving up 41 per game, and right now holding the Knights to 30 through 3. Here is Level for 3, short. Battle for the rebound. Level able to come up with it, but then he gives it right to the Knights. Layup good, or should say to the Eagles, and the layup good at the other end by Bedwell. Knights back the other way. Here's Carter Lumpkin, off balance jumper, no good. Bedwell comes away with it. 21 points now by Bedwell. The Eagles turn it over right there. That'll be their 9th turnover. It is a 17-point lead. Peyton Lumpkin set to come back in. Can the Knights find enough offense for the rest of the way against this zone? There's another turnover. St. John the other way, down in numbers, takes it himself and misses. Rebound volleyballed around and almost went in. And Hunt able to come away with it now for the Eagles. Wide open 3, no good as Marshall can't get it to go. And another offensive rebound by Garner. By the way, the Knights now 13 turnovers in this one. The drive to the basket, missed. Hunt put back good. Garner missed it. Hunt able to clean it up. And it's a 19-point lead. Carter Lumpkin, St. John got a hand on it. Carter on the drive. Here's Level. His shot from the wing, good. That'll be a 3-point basket. Level with his first 3. This time Delta slows the pace down as they'll work it across the timeline. 6:10 remaining in this one. Here's Bedwell. Off the spin twice. Off balance shot, no good. 2 Knight players are there, Faust and Level. Neither one able to grab the basketball. It'll stay here with Delta. Peyton Lumpkin coming on the floor. Also coming on Van Landingham. Tudor is out. Faust is out for the Knights. And again, 6:01 remaining. Boy, nice move as Hunt just sealed off his man. Peyton unable to get around him, and Hunt now with 22 points. Knights almost turn it over again. They do. 14 turnovers, and Delta running the floor, but Van Landingham able to come back and strip that one out of bounds. Van Landingham still tonight just 6 points as Delta nearly turned it over, and it does go out of bounds, and the Eagles with their 10th turnover. We mentioned the Knights will be back in action on Saturday, so a short turnaround time. And, boy, there's a double dribble by Ben Dyche. He got away with it. Ball knocked out of bounds. Good hands there by Connor Bedwell. Bedwell is a senior for Delta, and he, along with Hunt, they're going to keep you in every ball game. They got a good supporting cast. But those 2 guys are the ones that make them go. Ball tipped, Level able to pick it up. Skip pass. Here is a 3 on the way. That's good. Carter Lumpkin hits the 3. That is his first 3-pointer of the night. Delta back in the half court, 5 minutes to go. There may not be enough time here for the Knights. They're going to have to get a lot of stops. Hunt along with Peyton Lumpkin. Physical down low as Hunt, nice backdoor cut, and missing the layup is Bedwell. Here's Van Landingham now for the Knights. Van Landingham, his 3 is short. It's not his night. Averaging 20 per game. Down the lane, a lot of contact there as Greenberg misses it. Somehow, Bedwell comes up with it for Delta. So now the Eagles can use some clock right here as we're coming up on the halfway point of this 4th quarter. Knights lose, they'll fall to 6-3 on the season, but it's always good to play games like this. You get a team like Delta, as talented as they are, as Hunt with a shot fake down the lane and offensive foul. Well, just picked up his 4th. You're the Knights. You want to play good teams like Delta. You really find out where you are, get back into the TEC. Things will slow down quite a bit. Of course, the Wayne County tournament just around the corner. 3:50 to go here. Carter Lumpkin now to Peyton. As you see, the Eagles stay in that 2-3 zone. It's been good to them here in the second half. The Knights have not found a whole lot of good shots. And there's one guy they wanted to shut down, and that was Van Landingham. And in all intents and purposes, they have done that. Just 6 points here tonight. Here is the 3, good by Level. We had seen Level shoot like that at an earlier game, but they needed it earlier tonight. Foul's going to be called on Peyton Lumpkin. That'll be his 3rd. 3:14 remaining. Boy, just for Northeastern, 3 3-pointers here in this quarter, perhaps just too little too late. It was that 21-9 second quarter that they'll look back at and know that that was the quarter that kind of got him in a hole. Delta back the other way, ball loose in the lane. Bedwell thought he was fouled. That'll be a turnover, number 12 now by Delta. Dice deep in the corner, 2:50 to go. Here's Level again. Baseball pass will find Dice. You got to get some shots going here pretty quick. We don't have a whole lot of time to hold the basketball. Here's Carter Lumpkin on the drive, stripped out of his hands, and they're going to get Bedwell. He thought he was fouled at the other end of the floor. And that's going to put Carter at the line. This is the first trip for Northeastern to the free throw line in the second half. Again, Northeastern has no timeouts remaining. As Carter at the free throw line missed that one. Carter is 1 for 3 from the line. Again, 2:35 to go. Second free throw now by Carter. Back now to an 11-point lead. Garner across the timeline. Hunt will find Bedwell in the corner, and Delta just content to bring that ball back out, run a little clock right here. If you get a decent look, take it, preferably a layup. Bedwell nearly loses the basketball there for the Eagles, 2:14 to go. But the one thing you don't want to do is get a turnover. Here's a 3 on the way. Not probably the shot that Coach Detweiler was looking for as Cox missed it. Carter Lumpkin able to pick that one up. Here's Van Landingham. Van Landingham down the lane. No, and a blocking foul. Bedwell picked up his 3rd. And Bedwell can't catch a break. So Van Landingham at the line. 2 free throws here for Van Landingham. This is his first trip to the free throw line here tonight. He'll get one more. So a 10-point lead now for Delta, 1:57 to go. They're trying to hold on here and get their winning streak to 7. Knights are going to have to chase and eventually foul at some point. Boy, things getting a little shaky right there. Sam Cox almost losing the basketball as once again they'll bring it back to Bedwell. Bedwell down the lane, blocked, and I feel kind of bad for him. He can't catch a break. He's been trying to draw a couple of fouls. Tudor is in, and coming out of the ball game is Level. Level, couple of threes here in the 4th. Hunt throws it away. And an over and back and a big turnover there by Delta. That's number 13. Level back in. Tudor is out. Level again, a 3-point threat. 1:20 remaining. Knights trying to make this close, and for Delta, just 6 points here in the fourth quarter. They've been outscored 11-6. This is level. Off now to Van Landingham. Still trying to find his shooting touch here tonight, and they're going to wave it off. That'll be a foul call at 1:03.
Foul number 3, Garner.
Garner picks up his first. That is team foul number 6 now on Delta. Knights get a quick basket right here as Van Landingham, another quick whistle against Garner, just picked up his second.
Foul on number 3, Garner, his second.
Coach Detweiler shaking his head in disbelief as he is seeing a couple of fouls, and now Van Landingham at the line for the second time. And again, it is a 1-and-bonus situation. Tudor is back in. This will give Northeastern a 4-guard lineup to work with here, trying to get a couple of steals here late. It's a 9-point ball game. Second free throw is no good, and the rebound by Hunt. Well, they missed a couple of free throws here in the fourth quarter, and that one to midcourt. Bedwell back the other way, and he scores. Bedwell had a tip off his hand. I wasn't sure it was going to go in. Back to an 11-point lead. Here's Van Landingham, and they get him for the offensive foul. Well, it is not his night. That'll be the 15th turnover by Northeastern. Look at Hunt, he's going down there, and then he wiped his face with it. Probably not the most hygienic thing to do, but what the heck. He did the work. He can do whatever he wants to with that towel. Here's the inbound. Delta running the floor. Bedwell back the other way, and Bedwell scores easily, and that's pretty much going to do it. The Knights give it a run here late, but they're going to come up empty here tonight. Near steal by Bedwell. Carter Lumpkin for 3. Yes. Carter's second three-pointer in the fourth quarter. 18 seconds to go. And again, a 10-point lead. And Northeastern will just let this clock run out. No chance in this one, as the Eagles are going to step in here, pick up a win. Your final score, Delta 55, Northeastern 45. We'll come back and wrap it up in a moment. This has been Northeastern Basketball, the Radio Troy Digital Sports.
At First Bank Richmond, we provide you with an excellent banking experience. Whether it's personal checking, savings, mortgage loans, consumer loans, retail lending, or trust and investments, you can count on First Bank Richmond. First Bank Richmond has been serving the Richmond area since 1887. For more information, give them a call at 962-2581 or go to their website at firstbankrichmond.com. Georgia Direct is your one-stop source for floor coverings and decorating ideas for remodeling a home, office, kitchen, or bathroom. Their showroom offers quality products from Mohawk, Shaw, Armstrong, KraftMaid, and many more. They proudly offer Richmond the best quality and variety of home design solutions at competitive prices. At Georgia Direct, their goal is to deliver an outstanding customer experience from selection through installation. Georgia Direct Carpets and Cabinets, 5200 National Road East, Richmond. Not all insurance agents are the same. Choosing the right one can make a big difference in price, service, and value. That's why you should choose Harrington Hoke Insurance. As an independent agent, they don't work for an insurance company. They work for you, the client. And their job is to get to know you, your family, and your business so that they can help you develop an insurance plan that is just for you. Serving Richmond and all of Indiana since 1933, Harrington Hoke Insurance, we got this.
Well, as we wrap it up here tonight, your final scores, first off for Delta, Connor Bedwell 25, Brady Hunt with 22, Josh Greenberg finished with 2, Zach Garner with 4, and Sam Cox finished with 2. The Knights were led by Carter Lumpkin with 16 points, 8 points by Van Landingham, Faust with 8, Lebel with 6, and Dyche finished with 3. The Knights are now 6-3 on the season, and Delta, they've now won 7 straight. They are now 7-1. Now, again, we're back in action. 2 games tomorrow. We'll have the Richmond and New Pal game from Richmond. That'll be a tip-off time at around 7:45. And then, of course, we'll have the Seton and Hagerstown game. That'll take place at Earlham College. That is a scheduled 7:30 tip-off time. Again, both games on RadioTroy.com. And then Earlham basketball coming up on Saturday against Anderson, the women at 1 and the men at around 3:30. Final score here tonight, Delta 55 and Northeastern 45. Thanks for being with us. This has been Knights basketball on Radio Troy Digital Sports.